Okay, guys, we're going to get started with the aftermath of the Karate Kid. Before we get started, I appreciate that, Vahid. That was I really appreciate that. Besides Vahid, I'd like to thank Vahid, Batiste, John Malik, Master Freed, everybody from the Champions Way team. You guys are amazing with helping me get everything that, all the content, all the ads, everything. So it's a team effort, and thank you so much for that. We're really lucky to have guys like Vahid and Batiste helping us out with these webinars. They spend so much time in developing these webinars with me, so a big shout out to them. Today, guys, we're going to go right into it. I know everybody's really busy and everybody wants to get back to work, okay? Because we're all out there hustling, we're all out there giving 100% with the Karate Kid, and we have just some things to keep in mind afterwards, and just some things that really help you with the way that you market your school, the way that you track everything. All right, that's the best thing and the most unique thing about Champions Way. Is that we have everything you possibly need. You don't need anything else. And if you're not using Perfect Mind, the software, that's something you definitely want to contact your account manager with as soon as possible. And if you're not using Perfect Mind or us at all, by the end of this webinar, you will be, okay? Because there's no one like us in the industry. Everything we have, the team of people that we have, the 2 offices that we have now, just an amazing team of people. And we're really fortunate to be led by Master Fareed, okay? A big shout out to him for giving us all the tools that we need to make everything we do. Without him, without his mind for the perfect mind, none of this would be possible. So thanks to everybody, and let's get started. And then at the end, guys, 2 last things because we're finally getting started. Number 1, the first thing is make sure that everybody hangs around to the end. We have a big announcement. Okay, that's number 1. And then number 2, guys, we have our blog with a school that had a terrible flood in Pittsburgh. And we really like to see some of our team members and schools get involved in helping them out. There's a great blog post. You can go to blog.championsway.com, and you can read the story about what they lost and how it really affected them. And Champions Way will be matching everything up to $1,000. Any type of donation, even $5 helps, guys. So read the blog post, check it out, and let's get ready to roll, and let's do it. Okay, if you heard the beginning of the webinar, we had some old school Eric B. and Rakim. Follow the leader. Okay, Champions Way is the leader. There's no doubt about it. Okay, every day more people are starting to work with us, and we're really excited about that. One of the things you could do first is follow us. Okay, that way if you're new, you want to see what we're doing, no problem. We want to show you what we're doing. You could be a fan of ours on Facebook.com/ChampionsWayFans. Our blog.championsway.com, YouTube channel. We have some great content on there as well. And then also on our Twitter. You can follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/championsway. The Karate Kid, what to do now? This has been something we've been working on for several months now. And now that it's over, the movie's over, it's been released, it's not over. It's just the beginning. And we're going to be working on tying in not only the Karate Kid, but also The Last Airbender. We're going to give you guys some really good information that can help you with this promotion. And for those of you that have been working with us, the one thing is at Champions Way, our goal is to educate you. We're not just trying to, give you content and material. The difference with the library and the Perfect Mind and these webinars is that we're teaching, Vahid, John Malik, Batiste, Master Free, these webinars, the hosts that we have, that are putting this content together. We're educating you guys on business with the technology. So that's the biggest thing we want to make sure everybody's understanding is, people will talk about mind overload. You should not have mind overload with Champions Way. All of our content, everything is super organized. All of our online courses for all of our promotions and the way we market and the way we manage our marketing through Perfect Mind is something that we're really working with all of our clients on. So here's some pictures, guys. I wanted to, number one, I always love to highlight people that work hard because, they deserve the credit, and I appreciate it. All I did was come up with some content ideas, but look at these people. Look at Sifu Carlton. Let's give a big shout out to him. Some pictures. Look at this. They put together a kung fu house. They're doing demos outside. This is they had the whole movie theater blocked off. Look at this one. Michael Iannone. Just so impressed with him. He's doing such a phenomenal job. He got his name up on the movie theater. Like, look at that. Welcome Dragon Gate Martial Arts for the Karate Kid. There's all of the students there. Like, this is it. This is the key. we're giving, we're doing something good for the community with the bully prevention seminars, everything we're doing. We're getting our pictures out there. And this is critical because these pictures, like I would really wish to see more schools post their pictures. If you have them, that's great. But I want to be showing you guys how to take those pictures, the videos, and all the social content and actually make it into something that's even bigger that no schools are doing right now. And that's what ChampionsWay comes in. Again, innovative solutions that no one else is working on right now. We're going to be working with you guys on that. There you go, Sensei Brian DeGori. I was actually at the movie theater with them, okay? There's over here, Edwin Alejandro doing a demo in the middle of the mall. The middle of the mall, look at that, in the middle of the mall. So these guys, going out takes so much confidence and so much, planning. So a big round of applause to these guys. The takeaways from today's webinar, we're going to talk about some of our success stories. We're going to talk why you should not just rely on the movie theater. Too many people, they were so worried about the movie theater, and that was never something that I coached them on because that was only part of my solutions. And whatever, the movie theater is one part. So we're going to go over some other parts as well. Number 3, how you can still work with the movie theater. If you'd like to work with the movie theater still, it's not too late. Internal promotions that you could still do in your school. Social media, you guys know I love talking about that. I'm going to really give you guys some good information on how you can maximize your social media. Number 6, using Perfect Mind to track the campaign. Number 7, The Last Airbender. Okay, this is, the Karate Kid's out, and before you know it, July 2nd, Last Airbender comes out. Another way we can maximize on lead generation through that movie. And then number 8, the ChampionsWay Library. So we're going to go, those are the takeaways of what you're going to get today from this webinar. We'll go right into it. So takeaway number 1, the ChampionsWay client success stories. Congratulations to the following schools who did an amazing job with the Karate Kid promotion opening weekend. I want to give a big round of applause to this, my main man right here, Sensei Borrego. 88 appointments booked for the Karate Kid. I'm getting text messages from him 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. He is on another high. He's just so happy and excited right now. I'm getting text messages from him. His school's going to another level. Not only does he use the content and everything else, but also the management in the ChampionsWay library. He's using that and some new stuff. Okay, that not the same things that have been going on for 20 years, 15 years. A lot of new things that we're doing. Everything's changing. So we're also working on our management changes as well. So congratulations, Sensei. Shout out to Sensei Lopez. Okay, Sensei Lopez, 150 leads. He's booking people. Summer camp. His school's changing. He's doing a tremendous job. Sifu Carlton, 133 leads, 30 lessons booked. I bet you he's got more now. That was on Monday. Sensei Brian DeGori, I don't know how many leads, but he was giving out awesome headbands, and he did an amazing job. I was there at the movie theater with him. Rob Prendergrass, okay, booked tons of lessons, no exact count. Jonathan, okay, he ran a charity event. Okay, I don't even know his last name. He was a member on the community. David Albert, 50 appointments. Okay, David Arnold, 450 flyers. Alicia and Charlene Lawrence, okay, they had low attendance for the movie, but their school support was good. And it's interesting how different areas did well and others did not. Both these schools in their areas, their movie theaters weren't packed like they were. And that's why I talk about you can't just rely on just the movie theater. But a big round of applause for all those schools. Number 2, let's go right into it, okay? Why you should not just rely on the movie theater. All right, there's a couple reasons, okay? Because just because you booked them at the movie theater, the conversion rate will not be that good. All right, it's like going to these outdoor events, these things. Here's what happens. You get all these leads, you get all these people, but so what? You book these lessons. That doesn't mean they're coming in. All right, they're going to start looking. They're pricing, a lot of different things. So you don't want to rely on just the movie theater. That's great. It's the numbers game. You're getting the leads in. Okay, but we need to target market who we're going after. Meaning that depending on your school, your target market might be a little bit different. We're working with jiu-jitsu schools. Rob Prendergrass is a jiu-jitsu school. He was at the Karate Kid. Other schools that I talked to, well, we do jiu-jitsu, so it really doesn't apply to us. Just the wrong mindset. The Karate Kid, it can be applied to any martial art, not only kung fu, okay, karate, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, okay, MMA. I mean, like, if you see the underlying meaning behind it, your target market's critical. So if you're going after children that are being picked on, there you go. Okay, you could be, go up to that avenue. Very important. So keep that in mind. There's no real value in giving a flyer. Okay, I think flyers, guys. I'm sorry, like, just giving someone a flyer, that's great. You're handing out 1,000 flyers. Okay, but there's new methods that we're going to be talking about today that are